Hello, everyone. I'm Leon Harris of NBC News 4, and I am so honored to host MCPS Graduates 2020, a virtual and universal celebration to honor the graduating seniors of Montgomery County Public Schools. We are recognizing today thousands of amazing MCPS students who have earned their diplomas this year. Students, this event is for you and your families, and while this is a non-traditional way to graduate, we understand that, but we're keeping many of the core traditions, okay? So let's begin with a tradition, welcoming our high school graduates with a little pomp and circumstance. That was amazing. Okay, now that we're all settled in, please join me for the Star-Spangled Banner being sung today by Masere Silla, a student at Seneca Valley High School, and being interpreted by ASL by Jazelia Beltran of Churchill High School.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Masere and Jazelia. That was beautiful. Graduates, tonight, it's all about you. We want you to know that so many people here are so very proud of you and what you've accomplished. There are so many people here who want to congratulate you, and what would be a graduation without words of wisdom, without inspiring comments, and of course, some speechifying. Of course, that has to happen. But those messages are short, and they're from our heart, and they're from people who truly care about you. So, without further delay, I am pleased now to introduce the MCPS Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Jack Smith.
Congratulations, Montgomery County Public Schools Class of 2020. This is your day and your time. Congratulations. I know that you've waited many years for this day, and you've worked and you've strived, and that your families are so proud of you today. Your families have watched each milestone in your life, your first steps, your first words, first grade, learning to read, learning to do all those things independently that you need to know how to do as you grow up and move through school. So this is an important moment to reflect, to consider, to say thank you, and to get ready for what's next. It's certainly important that we note the work that teachers, support staff, administrators, and all of the individuals in Montgomery County Public Schools have done to support each of you in so many ways. Think back for just a minute of all the people that have touched your lives as you've worked your way through this school system. Many of you from pre-K or kindergarten all the way through 12th grade. Some of you joined us along the way. But it's so important to reflect and think back. As we all know, and as we live every day, this is a historic moment, this circumstance we're in. It is not what we expected. It's not what any of us would choose. But life is like that. There are often times that things come that are unexpected, things that we don't choose. So I encourage you to look for the serendipity in life. Find the epiphanies, find those moments. Those are good words. If you're not quite sure what they mean, look them up. Serendipity and epiphany. Because when you reach the point in your life that I am at, you will look back to this day and you'll have many different perspectives on it. But it's so critical that you look to your future, that you consider who you are, how you want to grow, how you want to support and help others, how you want to benefit the community, and how you want to benefit from the community and the society that you live in. Congratulations. I certainly wish you all the very best now and every day in the future. And I hope you have a joyous time with friends and family that you're able to engage with in the coming days and weeks. Take care, each one of you. All the best.
Congratulations, members of the class of 2020. For 17 years, I served as a high school principal. One of my fondest memories as principal was preparing and conducting commencement exercises for the graduating class. And for that reason, I am so pleased and happy to share with you my thoughts as you transition from high school to life. This year undoubtedly will go down in history as one of the most difficult and challenging in your lifetime. However, at this moment, you should be rejoicing because you have reached a major milestone in your life. Not only have you successfully completed your formal education, but you are now prepared to go out into the world and take on those challenges that turned your lives and our lives upside down. Despite everything around you changing by the day, by the hour, and the minute, you remained focused, understanding that the prize was far greater than any obstacles that stood in your way. As members of the class of 2020, you remained committed to completing your high school education, regardless of the roadblocks that were placed in your way. You did not become overburdened by the changes you were forced to make to complete your requirements for graduation. You persevered. You impressed your friends, your family, and the world and gained attention because so many of us would not have been able to do what you did under the same circumstances. And your determination is the reason why I am here today, speaking to you because I am so impressed by your strength to move forward in a positive manner with your lives, because this is what you have been taught to do. And finally, 19 years from now, you will look back on this year with amazement because you met and conquered the challenge. Thomas Paine, one of our founding fathers of this great nation, said, quote, "These are the times that try men's souls." History has a way of repeating itself, and in this case, it has. As you prepare for the next chapter in your lives, remember that you'll determine your destiny and your future. Today, you have proven yourselves capable of doing just that. I wish you the best and look forward to hearing great things about you in the future as you navigate these trying times and prepare to make this world a better place for all of us. Congratulations, members of the class of 2020, and may God bless each one of you.
And now, for your musical enjoyment, I have the privilege of introducing the Sherwood High School Jazz Combo. All right, how about that? Thank you, Sherwood High and music teacher Alexander Silverbrook. That was awesome. The jazz combo featuring Jeffrey Gross on the drums, Nathan Winden on the bass, Max Reisenbrennickley on the guitar, and Rohan Mitu on the alto sax, Rachel Ng on the trumpet, Seth Kaufman on the keyboard, Russell Kunduk on the trombone, and Mr. Silverbrook on the soprano sax. Let's give them all a round of applause. Way to go, guys. All right. Now, before we get to our keynote speaker, Jose Andres, let's hear from a few of our local leaders who want to share their insights with you, okay?
Our seniors are paving the next part of their lives, and I like to say that we have been with them through all of their experiences from kindergarten up in MCPS, and we will continue to be their support systems, their cheerleaders as they move into the next pathway of life, and everything that we can do to make that transition easiest for them, we're here to do just that.
Dear graduating class of 2020, my name is Nate Sinbite, and this year I'm your student member of the school board. Well, it's been quite the journey, a journey with an ending we would have never expected. On March 13th, we had our last day of school without even knowing it. Shortly before that, we were planning for what should have been instead of what's happening right now. Prom, beach week, graduation, and goodbyes. We are all upset. We are angry and confused about the situation we're in right now and of what the next few months may hold. But if there's one thing that these past 2 months have taught us, it is that through courage and hope, we will rise beyond this circumstance. Class of 2020, rest assured that your accomplishments, your hard work studying for exams, late nights doing homework, drained evenings after practice will not be forgotten. You have worked hard and deserve all the happiness in the world right now. So take pride in this moment and recognize that this road bump in our lives, COVID-19, is not the first challenge that we have faced. We are a generation of resilience. We were born soon after 9/11. We've been challenged by several natural disasters. We've watched our loved ones suffer through the 2008 economic crisis. We've lived as the generation of school shootings and racial injustice. And through all of that, we've helped and loved each other and have persevered through these struggles with a hopeful vision of the future. So yes, this road of life has always been filled with obstacles, but make no mistake, this path will grow brighter ahead. This graduation is one of those lights in our journey. Use this moment as a symbol of strength. Let both the shortcomings of our nation today and the possibilities of our world tomorrow fuel you to work harder and create a better world alongside all of our peers in caps and gowns right now. Congratulations, class of 2020. We've made it.
I want to take a moment to congratulate the MCPS class of 2020. We are all so proud of you for reaching this milestone in your lives in the midst of a global pandemic. Even though COVID-19 has pretty much completely changed our lives, you have demonstrated tremendous resilience, compassion, innovation, and grit. You have mentored and taught younger students. You are creating face shields for essential personnel, sewing masks, and delivering groceries to senior citizens. Thank you for stepping up and being leaders. You all have so much to be proud of, and we celebrate you and your accomplishments. I wish you the very best as you prepare for college or to start a career. This class is graduating during a unique time, and I know that you will go out into the world and do great things. Congratulations, MCPS class of 2020. You did it.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. I'm a proud Montgomery County graduate, and I'm very proud of each of you.
Congratulations, graduates. We're so proud of you.
Love with passion, work with purpose, live with joy, find your calling, and seize this moment.
This is an unprecedented time, and you are a class like any other, and we look forward to seeing what you do in your future.
We are all in this together.
I know this was an unusual year, but we're behind you.
Congratulations on this incredible milestone that you have achieved during a very difficult time. That means that you are very resilient and that you're going to go on and achieve even greater things. Congratulations again. Good job.
You truly are the class of perseverance. Keep up the great work and keep up your spirit.
Congratulations to the historic class of 2020. We're with you.
Thank you, Ms. Evans, Dr. McKnight, Nate, Mark Elrich, and our county council. We appreciate your words of inspiration so much today. Now, I am thrilled to introduce our keynote speaker, the renowned chef and humanitarian who has fed hundreds of thousands of people during recent natural disasters and the COVID-19 pandemic. Please give it up now for Chef Jose Andres.
On days like today, it feels like everything has changed in the world. Today, you should be partying together with your friends and family. Instead, probably you are at home more than ever and on your phones more than ever. Today, you should be looking forward to a great summer and the next chapter of your grown-up life. Instead, you are probably watching the news and a little bit worried. When we look back on this historic time, people will ask you what you did in the pandemic of 2020, the recession, and the uprising against racial injustice. And you can probably reply, I graduated high school. Let me tell you something. Don't let anyone or anything take away from your day of celebration for everything you have worked for. Congratulations to you. The class of 2020, you did this. You know what? You should, in the first place, congratulate yourself. Go on, do it. Yes, you deserve it. You need to acknowledge your hard work, your sacrifice. It's historic too. Believe in your self-worth. Believe that you deserve this, because you do. You have already achieved more than me. I know how hard it is to graduate high school because, quite frankly, I never did graduate. I didn't even finish middle school. I went straight to cooking school and I didn't graduate from that either. I didn't even pass English, but probably by now you knew that already. I'm not saying this because I am proud of failing at school. All the contrary, I'm not. In fact, I think my troubles at school made me a lifelong learner. I am a cook, and I have a big collection of cookbooks, as you can obviously see. But I learned very early that you need to improvise your own recipes for life. For me, with no diploma, I found my recipe in my passions and dreams, in creativity and compassion. I had no plan. I just improvised. I started at the very bottom, learning the basics. In fact, I got my big break cooking one of the most classic Spanish dishes, gambas al ajillo. I cooked shrimp in garlic one day for a customer who became my mentor, my friend, Chef Ferran Adrià. Probably without a doubt, the most creative chef the world has seen. That started a very amazing journey for me. Cooking up ideas, asking why we cook the way we do, why flavors and tastes works the way they do, and how we can be better every day. Along the way, I knew that feeding the few in fancy restaurants will never be for me as important as feeding the many. When I saw the devastating earthquake in Haiti in 2010, I knew I had to feed the many. So, right after the earthquake, I had no plan, I had no recipe, I just had to help. So, I founded World Central Kitchen, a nonprofit with a simple goal: to give hope through one plate of food at a time. We are just doing our job, improvising recipes to feed people. It only looks like a miracle because too many leaders are not doing their jobs. The real magic in the kitchen comes from my team. This is my secret. I only cook at home, in disaster zones, and in my restaurants. I rely on people you never see, who make me look good. Remember that we are only as good as the people we have around us. We, the people, will always achieve more than I, the person. Just like you're here because of your team. Your teachers, your family, your bus driver, your cafeteria worker. They made you look good too. You don't need to be a cook to find your own recipe in life. Find your own passions and dreams, your own creativity and compassion, empathy on every corner of yourself. Just do it now. Don't plan. Don't wait for the perfect ingredients. There is too much to fix in our world today. Sitting in a jail in Birmingham, almost 2 generations ago, Martin Luther King wrote a famous letter. He said, "We must use time creatively, in the knowledge that the time is always right to do right." Mis queridos amigos, my good friends, get creative, class of 2020. Write your own recipe. Find your own passion and compassion and empathy. This is your time to do right. Don't wait for anybody else to do it for you. We need you today more than ever to get you in the right places of leadership, to dream that if a cook like me began trying to change the world through the power of food, one plate of food at a time, it's your opportunity to look within, to know your talents, and to share them with the world. Only then we will have the world that we all dream. Together, we can do it. Felicidades a todos. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Chef. Jose Andres cares deeply about the world and our global community. That's clear. And we are so blessed to live in a vibrant, caring, and diverse community. A community that has unwavering commitment to the education of our children. So, to our graduates, I encourage you to build our community, to become leaders, movers, and shakers, to find a cause for a passion that will make a difference, to give back, to grow, and to prosper. We are counting on you. All right, now, enough from me. Let's now hear from some special guests who wanted to share their best wishes with our NCPS grads.
I cover the good news in the community, and guess what? You're the good news. Congratulations on your graduation.
I just want to say, use this time to challenge yourself, try something new. And so once we come out of this pause, you're more than prepared to take on the future. Montgomery County Public Schools has done an amazing job preparing you, and you're ready for the future. So congratulations, and go get them.
Right now I'm rooting for you as you start writing a new story for yourself. I think you're going to find surprising ways to apply and adapt your high school days wherever you wind up. I mean, I thought I was just messing around in television production class, but now I'm on TV every day at CNN. Life will surprise you. Just be open to the surprises. Keep learning, keep trying new things, and prove that not even a global pandemic can stop the class of 2020.
I know that so much of this graduating class is bilingual, just like me. And I want to tell you that the best years of your life are ahead of you, and you already have a huge leg up on the competition because you're bilingual. So take what you learned at home, de tus padres, de tus abuelitos, que siempre nos han inculcado el español en la casa y el inglés en la escuela, and use it to your advantage. I can tell you, I speak from personal experience. It's been the one thing that has opened countless number of doors for me. Mark my words, it'll do the same for you.
So I wanted to congratulate you guys today on doing the dang thing. You guys did it. Congratulations. You finished 4 years of high school 12 years of education up until this point. So amazing, congratulations. And I'm sure there were a ton of good times and a ton of tough times, but regardless, you guys pushed through, you persevered, you made it to the end.
I guess I've been asked to speak at your graduation because years ago, I graduated from Springbrook High School. And I truly would like to share those memories with you if I could remember them. But it wasn't that memorable. I guarantee you'll remember this. You've been screwed. Screwed out of enjoying this moment with your classmates, your friends, and your family. Screwed out of being able to turn to each other and point at me and laugh and go, "Who is that guy?" You've been screwed in so many ways, the list is endless, and I wish I could magically make it up to you, for you deserve better. I want to congratulate all of you, for in your hand is a diploma from one of the best educational systems in this country. And if you don't think it is that great, imagine how bad the others are. If I have any advice, it is simple. Follow your dream. It will lead you where you want to go. And be better than us. I believe you will be. No one can take this moment away from you. It is yours. Be proud of what you have accomplished. Be proud of who you are. Each one of you matters more than you will ever know. It truly has been a privilege and a pleasure to speak to you today.
Sorry you don't get the big in-person ceremony, but trust me, that ceremony is not your high school career. You lived it, you'll always remember those experiences, the good and the bad, the tough parts and the fun parts. Now, we all recognize what an uncertain time this is to move on to whatever comes next. None of us has ever lived through anything like this before, and that makes it scary. But we've got the awesome power of science on our side, and we've got the power of our community. Throughout this crisis, we've seen so much more shared purpose and unity than you often hear on the news from people like me. Be part of that. Protect yourselves, protect those around you as we get to the other side. And know that the challenges ahead of us, in the colleges you're heading to, in the jobs you're heading to, are ones that your brains, your strength, your honesty, and your kindness can help all of us solve.
Thank you for the great work that you're going to do, that your generation will do to lift our nation higher and put us on a course towards a better, more inclusive future for all of us. You know, a wise man once said, the most important 2 days of your life are the day you're born, a day you'll never remember, and the day you find out why you were born. And well, that's a day you can't get to fast enough. So please, in this weird COVID moment, but so much is at stake, take the time to really dig down deep, figure out why you're here, and go pursue your dreams. We're counting on you to do just that. God bless.
I want to wish the class of 2020 a huge congratulations from MCPS. Once again, a little bit different this year for sure, but you did it. Congratulations.
For all the graduates for 2020, I want to say congratulations. Hang in there. Remember, this is not easy on anyone, and these most painful moments in our life that each and every one of us are going through will make us stronger.
As is customary, the Board of Education members will now officially confer the graduating MCPS students their virtual diplomas.
By virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Education of Montgomery County,
under the laws of the state of Maryland,
I do now award diplomas or certificates
evidencing the satisfactory completion of the prescribed courses of study
to the students of Montgomery County Public Schools who are recommended for graduation by the faculty of MCPS.
In receiving this diploma or certificate, each of you is entitled to all of the privileges
and honors accorded graduates of a high school
accredited by the Maryland State Department of Education.
Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, MCPS graduates, you did it! All right, way to go. Stand up now if you were at home and you were with your family and your friends. We all applaud you. Way to go. If you're wearing your cap and gown, okay, now take the tassel and move it from the right to the left, and then toss the cap in the air. You did it. You did it. All right. Now, while this virtual celebration really can't replace the real deal, we want to acknowledge you, we want to celebrate you, and we want to give you all the credit you deserve. So we will now show on the screen all the names of the 2020 MCPS graduates.
Richie Castillo, Daniel Fuentes, Elijah Gwen, Jordi Diaz, Manfredo Herendez, Will Smith, Afonso Diaz de Cavallo Rocha Trindad, Layla Rydor, Alyssa Alpa, Catherine Bermudez, Luca Denhard, Manuela Ferro, Weston Marhefka, Avi Swenson, Caden DeVal, Colton DeVal, John Ludwig, Philip Ortiz, Tyler Swinford, Anthony Lara, Daniel Tolosa Handres, Jennifer Beaton, Kimberly Galdames Martinez, Fulani Herod, Karina Perluca, Christian Cortez, Darwin Joseph Diaz Garcia, Isaiah Nigel Donnerson, Luisa Gomez Lopez, Jeffrey Vilcapoma Poma,
Tuluwalope Adateo, Natalie Aldana, Stephen Ajanbiji, Isla Grant, Ben-Hur Mikal, Ruby Shoemaker, Eleanor Sparks, Nielsen Tobar, Makia Delowitt Zalik, Diego Castellanos, Vincent Leroy George Jr., Henry Aguilar, Diana Argueta Medina, Alondra Quiero, Yochevid Walls, Gabrielle Gomez, Jamal Kuachu, Emmanuel Maja, Eric Menza, Destiny Navarez, Nicole Velis Patino, Elijah Watson, Samantha Serta, Samuel Evans, Kimberly Osorio, Kevin Zhang, Haley Dickerson, Ariana Ferrara, Ayana Morris, Fatuma Musa, Muhammadli Nasamov, Alaya Santiago,
Yesley Gomez Franco, Daniel Geller, Anzani Molina, Robent Timogene, Rosie Chacon Cano, Zaneta Gomez Amaya, Brian Gutierrez Morales, Luis Limas, Carmen Mendoza Moreno, Angel Reyes, Catherine Son, Jennifer Guzman, Preston Kelly, Mark Moulier, Derek Onifade, Sophia Rankin, Ruben Rochkind, Stephanie Rodriguez, Truman Bennett, Kevin Jimenez Quispe, Jonathan Orellana, Jose Gustavo Pisantes Barba, Laura Pontes Damasino, Kamar Williams, Richard Braxton, John Jaramillo, Christina Soto, Kevin Zambrano Ramos, Rose Selena Pomerenke Zamula, Alondra Arrington,